be saved today? Is that me or you, Ronnie? Amen. Are you all shut off? We didn't practice with the sound effects, so we'll go with this. We're glad y'all invited us out to be a part of this event today. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire. start off with a little song that's a little bit different than Southern gospel. We are, I don't know what category. This group here, Angela and myself, this is my wife Angela, the first one there on the left, and we've been singing under the Blair album for a little over 10 years, and if you look us up on YouTube, that's how you can find us, and we were strictly Southern gospel. And the Lord brought us this group about 4 months ago, and we started playing together. And then we started writing original music, and that was one of them that Charles and I on the end down there, the bass player, wrote. And the purpose of each one of those songs is different. That one there is designed really to sing out in the world. When you're on a stage presence like this, outside a church, it's not your typical church song, but it's designed to grab your ear, and that way the music and the lyrics will be able to minister to you. This next song that we're going to do, each one of these songs that we pick because they touch our heart. And I hope y'all, somebody got a phone ringing? Is that you, Donnie? All right. Amen. Yeah, if you notice, we don't have a table set up. We've went through 1,000 CDs and we've sold them all. So we don't have any CDs left. We got some in order, and we're actually in recording now on some of these songs you're going to hear tonight that should be ready in September. So just follow us on crownofworship.com. We appreciate y'all. We don't charge to come to sing at your church or event. We just do it because we love the Lord. Amen. I think us and every band here, if you don't pay to play, you probably ain't gospel music. Amen.
Just
Amen. Thank you all very much. Well, I was praying earlier for rain, and God came through again. Amen. God's mercy on you. This is one of the songs that I heard a little, I don't even know who did this song, but I heard it on the internet. So we took it and kind of made it our own, and I hope y'all get a, starts in G, yeah, God's mercy on you. Woo, there we go. Don't let me cross over God's mercy line. Don't let your spirit speak the last time. I've prayed and you've conquered the storms in my mind. Don't let me cross over God's mercy line. Lord, I'm living in darkness, and I'm walking in shame. I've tried to repent, Lord, but I can't seem to change. Satan is using my body and my mind. Don't let me cross over God's mercy line. Don't let me cross over God's mercy line. Don't let your spirit speak the last time. I've prayed and you've conquered the storms in my mind. Don't let me cross over God's mercy line. Lord, I know there's a deadline that I'll have to face. I know that I'm bringing my Lord to disgrace. But if I could just break through these shackles of sin, I promise to never serve Satan again. I want you to hear this third verse right here. I know that I'm near Well, I'm glad y'all didn't know we messed up. I got that old evil eye from the singers. It's like, what lyrics are you singing up here anyway? Oh, this next song, I want to go ahead and do it because I want to make sure that we get it in. We've only got a few minutes left of our setup here. And this song and the first song that we sung are both original songs that we just got finished up in the studio with. And this next song is called Tell 'Em About Jesus. And how many ministers do we have in the house? How many preachers? All right, pray. Give the Lord a hand clap of praise for the ministers. Amen. When the Lord called me to preach, I didn't understand I was going to have to come up with a sermon every week. So that was, I was afraid of that. And so a lot of times I'll be praying and I'm like, Lord, what do you want me to preach? And he'll come up with this right here. He says, just tell them about Jesus. Amen. And if we cannot forget that, just keep telling people about Jesus, because that's the reason that we're saved for it. So Charles and I put this song together and hope you all get a blessing out of it. very much. I appreciate y'all. It's been an honor to be able to play for y'all, and we really appreciate it. Now, I want to take a couple of minutes and introduce the group. I pastor Blessed Hope Church in Asbury, Alabama. If right on Asbury Road, if you don't have a home church, would like to visit us, we'd be glad to have you. 11 o'clock Sunday morning, 6 on Sunday nights, and Wednesday night at 6:30 we'll feed you. This is my lovely wife, Angela Blair. We were the Blairs for 10 years, and God brought us a group 4 months ago and brought us Ashley Collins. Her brother is Charles Collins, there on the end. Jerry and Teresa Cross, lead guitar and vocals. Chris Waldrop back there on the guitar. And then we've got old Dwight back here on the drums, Dwight Finley. It's been a pleasure, yes. I'm sorry. We are the crown of worship. What did I say? Oh, I'm sorry. That was my old bass player when I played country music. I'm sorry. Jerry Otanger, I'm sorry. I had a flashback to 1992. Thank y'all very much. We appreciate it.